Hello darlings, this is Christina at Makeup FYI, and today I'm going to be showing you a quick and easy spring look for this year with one palette. Yes, can you believe it? One palette is going to do it all, and it is a Pat McGrath Celestial Divine Fleur Fantasia palette. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to show you. Today I'm actually going to remove all my makeup and I'm going to start from bottom to top. So you see me here fully in my makeup, you see me here fully in the look I'm going to show you, but in a few minutes you are going to see a different look. Okay, and I will be unrobed face-wise in 3, 2. Okay, so now we're barefaced. So the first thing I'm going to do is start with my concealer. I'm just going to start with the Charlotte Tilbury Medium Melon, and I've used this quite a bit, so I really like it though. I think I do prefer the MAC under eye highlighter. I'm thinking of going back to that, but I'm gonna finish this up first because the MAC one was a little more orangey and I felt like it canceled out my dark circles better. So I'm just gonna start here. And all the spots that I want to get that little bit of color out of. I'll just clean it up with my finger. Then I'm going to use my new Ultra Le Tenue Chanel. A few pumps on the back of my hand. I'm going to use this little brush, and I'm pretty sure that my SA gave this to me in one of her shipments to me. And I just love how this applies. The liquid foundation. I'm actually really liking this coverage. Now mind you, it's super dewy and luminous, so I've been finding when I do use it, even though I'm pretty like dry in texture, I still have to use a little powder to settle everything a little. So if you don't like to use powder, you can still use this, but just know you're gonna be super luminous. And then I will use the Nars Biscuit. I got this sample just to try it out because I was gonna hunt for another concealer because I bought the Chanel one, but it still left too much, I don't know, residue. So I did buy a full size, and I probably need to just open that because this one is almost done. So I'll put a concealer on. Last year I bought the Charlotte Tilbury Instant Look of Love in a palette Glowing Beauty, and this was in what color? There were two different colors. One was more fair and one was a little more medium toned. I'll link it down below because I'm pretty sure it's still in the link, but it states that you have a 5-minute glow, a 5-minute face on the go. So it has your eyeshadows, your bronzer, highlighter, blush, and the powder. And I love this when we go on vacation because it's so easy. You literally only need this one palette. It works so beautifully. So I bought that specifically because we were going on vacation. I didn't want to pack a bunch of my makeup. So I really like this. And so this introduced me to Charlotte Tilbury, her Flawless powder. And I really like it. So I'll just take my little fluffy brush and I just take it over the places that I don't want to necessarily be super shiny. I don't put it like everywhere, just maybe like certain spots. And it kind of is nice because it sets a little base for your eyeshadow, your bronzer, everything. It actually helps it stay a little better. So now that we're done with that, I'm going to use, you know, my Sunset from Chanel. I like to put the bronzer along my cheek, parts, on the side of my temples, on my chin, a little further down, and my nose. That's typically where I put it, unless I'm going out and I'm doing a really easy look. Going outside, I'll put it also on like the crease and maybe pop a little shimmer in there and I leave. Of course, after I put my mascara on, then you're done. Okay, so now, let's see, for this spring look, I wonder, should I do my blush first? I tend to like to do my blush last. Yes, so now I'm gonna show you this perfect spring look. So this is the Pat McGrath Celestial Divinity Luxe Quad in Fleur Fantasia. And this is the beauty. Isn't she gorge? I love this palette. So the colors are nice because they're listed on the back. We have Utopia, we have Lavender Blue, Iridescent Orchid, and Lotus Paradise. It really is, oh, so gorgeous. I actually got this recently. It was on sale, 25% off her website. She has those, so that's the time you stock up on anything you want at Pat McGrath. She really is worth it, but I love to get it on sale. I think we're gonna pop in the corner or in the crease. First, we're gonna clean off our brush. You know how much I love my color switch. So I'm gonna use my Blender Pro, this color here. And it actually was a lot brighter than I thought it was gonna be. It's got a really nice tone to it, I feel. So this is a really nice, bright color. I thought it was gonna be definitely lighter than it actually ended up being. So, just do a few little, doesn't take much, it builds up relatively quickly. So we're there. And I think that's good. Go and build up. I mean, it's very ethereal looking, very fairy-like, so it's not gonna build up quite as much in intensity, but you're gonna see it's gorgeous. And I'm gonna go into that, beautiful orchid color here, and I'm gonna pat it into the corner. This one is very shimmery. The nice thing with pat is that you can pack the shimmers into the crease without it being kind of weird. Sometimes shimmers in the crease will accentuate texture, but pats do not. I mean, Pat really sets the bar with eyeshadows. Her mattes are beautiful, her shimmers are gorgeous, her special shades, oh, the Blitz Astral shades are breathtaking, out of this world. I definitely use it like every other day. I get my money's worth because I use Pat McGrath palette primarily. I would say I primarily use her palettes because they're just that superb and they give that beautiful pop of color. And if you wanted to build this more, we can wet it. If you want a little more intensity, so I'm gonna take my Max Fix Plus, give it a little more oomph. And I'll just build that to the corner. Yep. So now we're here, okay? So you see, we literally could stop here, but we won't. So now we are going to, oh, I love it, so much fun playing with makeup. So I just did a little Fix Plus on my Smith 253. So I'm gonna take that beautiful blue color and I'm gonna pack it onto the lid. And we are gonna use every single color in this palette. And you will see how fabulous this is going to look. And while we're using every color, it really is easy because one, that I'm not gonna reach into another palette, not one other single palette, I'm just gonna use this one. And we are gonna achieve the look we're going for. Definitely going for Fairy Princess. So then I'm going to get a very small Bobbi Brown pen. This is actually an eyeliner brush, but I love it so much for inner corner highlight. So I'm gonna take that last beautiful, it's really cool. I've used this all over the eye and it looked really pretty too. It's a very satiny type of duochrome because it's, what, it is like a peachy color, but it also has like, how do I explain? It's peachy, but also kind of pinky. I love this color. And if she made that in an Astral Bliss shade, OMG, that would be, oh my God, so fierce. I am really hoping she comes out with a Blitz Astral Quad this year. I'm desperate for it because I love the Astral shades I have and I use them constantly. But I would love to see like a pinky Astral shade. Oh, you still my heart. Just a straight white iridescent Astral Blitz shade. Oh my God, it'd be everything. And I did see something like that in her Bridgerton 2 palette, which, you know, I have the first Bridgerton palette and I like it. I do use it. I use it a decent amount. So I'm really probably going to purchase that, so you'll see a review on it because I did like it. And since I saw those pretty Astral shades, it's about to be over and then I will compare the two. So you have an idea of the different palettes. You may not want both, but I'll definitely review it. So I'm gonna take that same peachy color on the bottom of my lid. And then I'll take that little orchid shade and run it alongside the edge only of my lid. And I'll probably wet it a little. Take my Fix Plus. Yeah, there we go. There's the color payoff. Just about to the middle of my iris, or my pupil, I should say, to the middle of my pupil. I'm gonna bring that to. It gives you a marker. So now we are going to put some eyeliner, some mascara, and then I'll finish up my face and go over this with you. I'm going to use the new Chanel Beige Rose, and I did a video on the 2 new Chanel spring blushes. This is very light, so you're not going to get a ton of pigment, which is exactly what I want. I just want a little touch of color. So, you know where you're like, all my places to be. High points. Perfect. Now we just need to put a little highlighter on. So we're going to use my favorite, the Reve de Camilia from Chanel, which I just did a review on. On top here, top here. And since it doesn't ruin the underneath color, I just leave it. I think I want to add just a little more of that Beige Rose, just to this area here. Perfect. I think I want to put actually a little, I want to bring up that peach. So I'm going to put this ColourPop cream liner in the inner corner. I like the juxtaposition of the coral and the purple. Oh, it's so fairy vibes. I love it. And I think what I am gonna do is add just a little more of that peachy color. Excellent. And then for the lip, I'm going to use my McGrath Spice. I know, but I can't find my sharpener right now. All of them are in the car. So ridiculous. I need to definitely bring them inside. This is a perfect neutral lip liner. I'll never stop buying Spice, and it's awesome because it's always in rotation. It's not a special edition or anything. Then we're gonna use my Urban Decay Cool lip liner to mix the colors, because I'm kind of going for that peachy, neutral vibe. The lips. And I'm going to use my Chanel or Beige color. I love this color. It's still available even though it was a limited edition. It is so pretty. It's like a shimmery peach. I obviously have an extra because I love it so much. And at any point, it will no longer be available. So we are going to take advantage of this. Beautiful color. So firming mist, sorry, the firming copper mist, don't spray it too close because then it will bother you. But hold it out here and you know it makes everything shimmer shine even more so. I'm going to show you the look. You tell me this isn't the most fabulous fairy vibes you ever did see. Oh. So anyway, that is my quick and easy spring look. So you could do this for like Easter, or you celebrate Passover, or even if you want to do this, you know, this look in general in April, May. So I just wanted to show you that there are ways that you can use one palette to get everything accomplished. All right, darling. So I hope this helped. I hope you're able to create this kind of look if you're interested with either the Pat McGrath Celestial Divine Quad in Fleur Fantasy or any other palette that you may carry. This is just the one that I really love. Pat McGrath is still having a 25% off discount. I'm sure it's coming up again with the holidays soon to come in April. So I hope you guys have a fabulous Monday, and I'll talk to you in the next one.